Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Sue's Paper Creations. Welcome to a day of tutorials for helping you with some ideas for your Christmas gift wrapping over the next month. Today, let's see here, we are November the 24th. So we are 1 month away from Christmas Eve, which is absolutely crazy, isn't it? I wanted to spend the day with you. You're going to see me 3 times today. I'm going to have 3 different tutorials. One is going to be 10 o'clock, which is right now, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is in Victoria, BC, where I am joining you from in my craft room. And this morning, we are going to be making a flat fold gift bag. So, this is one of the best gift bags that I have created in the past, and I wanted to recreate it with some Christmas paper. I've done it before with birthday papers and just kind of some general plain different fun patterns of papers, just to have a stash of these to have on hand because they are the perfect size for gift giving. So I wanted to pop on, show you how you can make this one in some Christmas patterns. You may be using whatever patterns you've got. I am going to be using some little houses from the Snowy Scenes suite, and I'm excited to show you those fun papers. I am going to walk you through how to create this bag today, and then this is just going to be the directions for the basic bag. How you decorate these is going to be totally up to you. I'm going to finish mine off with a cute little snow globe on the front that you're going to want to see. It's really sweet, and again, it's just a piece from the fabulous papers that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be giving away a little fun fold kit today during my live. So let's see here. I think some people have hopped on and found me this morning, which is fabulous. So I want to put a official welcome to everyone who's joining me today. Welcome to those who just happen to stop by and this is your first time finding me here on Facebook on Sue's Paper Creations, or Sue Phillip on YouTube, because I am live in YouTube and on Facebook today. So if it's your first time, drop it in the comments. Let us know where you're from. I'd also love to just let me just see if I can pull up my comments here. There they are. Oh, perfect. Judy, Sarah, Lynn, Florence, hello, Gail, hello, Maureen. So yeah, let me know where you're watching from. If you're new, let us know. We'll give you a big welcome in the group, because this is the most amazing community, and usually conversations are going on as I'm creating, and I just love it. So let's head down to the workspace. For today, like I said, 3 tutorials. Let me just show you here. This is the pieces that I said to have ready for today. So if you want to create along with me today, I'm going to show you where you can find these measurements. You're looking for posts that look like this. I'm going to show you the other ones. This is the noon one, and you will find all of these posted in the featured section the top of my Facebook page. So if you are on YouTube, you might want to take a screenshot. This is what we're going to be using today. That's the noon one, 10 a.m. And then there will be another live today at 4 o'clock. And again, it's going to be create along with me. We're going to make a really fun box at 4 o'clock. Again, a great size. So you're going to want to check those out, and you can always watch them in the replays as well. Okay. All right, so let's head down, and you'll see the papers that I'm going to be using. Like I said to have 2 sheets of 12 by 12 ready to roll. I am going to be using this fun little Christmas village. I love these papers, and I think these are perfect for making gift bags out of. On the opposite side, we have got some cute little candy canes, which will be lining the bag, of course. I did make a bag not too long ago that held a hanging card. I love that bag. It's one of my favorite bags. If you have not seen it, maybe I will put a link in the description to show you that video as well. But the problem with those bags is I have about 5 of them right now ready for Christmas, but they don't fold flat, right? So I love them because you have the gorgeous card that decorates them up, but they don't fold flat. So I wanted to do a flat version. So therefore you can make a ton of these bags and have them ready for whatever occasions you've got. Have a stash of tissue paper and you are ready to go. And it is a fabulous way to use up some of those, you know, wild pattern papers or different pattern papers that you don't know what to do with, right? As long as you have 2 sheets, you're going to be ready to go. Okay. All right, here we go, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Like I said, first time watching from South Carolina. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Deborah. So yeah, welcome near and far. And I am I'm coming to you from Victoria, British Columbia in Canada on the West Coast. So whatever time it may be, I hope you're having a great day. And I hope you'll tune in for a couple more tutorials today because I got 3 for you today. We're making 3 great projects today, okay? All right, so I want you to take your 2 pieces of designer series paper. Like I said, for this project, you are going to need 2 of the exact same pattern, 12 by 12. And the best part is in our packages of designer series paper, you have got 2 of 6 patterns, right? So therefore you could actually make 6 of these folding bags out of 1 package of Christmas paper, and you are well on your way for your gift giving, okay? We are going to be needing some supplies, a scoring tool. I am going to be using my Stampin' Trimmer. You are also going to want to have handy a ruler. It doesn't have to be a long ruler. This used to be in my dad's stash of when he used to teach up at Camosun College. And I found it in some stuff that I was clearing out, and I love it. It sits right next to me. It reminds me of my dad every time I use it, and it sits in my workspace here, and it's perfect for a project like today. So you don't need a big ruler as long as you have a ruler that's, you know, this one's 6 inches. And then you could either have a stylus, or I'm going to use my bone folder, okay, just to add a couple extra score lines on a diagonal. All right. Okay. So this is very simple, and it goes together fairly quickly. You're going to be scoring the same measurements on both of your pieces of paper. One thing I do want to let you know about is if you are using a directional piece of paper like I am, you want to make sure that the first set of score lines that you make, your piece of paper is in the upright position, okay? Then when we go to do our second set of score lines, and I'll remind you, you're going to have it so that your paper, the top of it is to your left, the bottom is to your right, okay? So those are 2 things that you're going to want to know about if you are using directional paper. If you're not, it doesn't matter, right? Okay, like the holly paper in this is just non-directional, or the snowflakes, it doesn't matter, all right? So do you want to see the fun fold that I am giving away today? So for a couple lucky watchers today, 1 in each tutorial that I do, I am going to be giving away one of my fun fold kits. I've been working to get both November and December's. I mean, they're packaged, they're going into the mail, and for those that have placed some orders during the month of October, this is the Fun Fold kit that you're going to be receiving. Okay, I'm going to be giving this one away during this video. It's a fun little Fun Fold. And in the kit, you have all the pieces, your little piece of ribbon, and you add your own embellishments. But this is the Fun Fold kit that you will receive if you are my lucky comment person today. So I'm going to give away 2 of these kits for this video. One I will give away in the live feed, okay? And then another one I will give away tomorrow. For if you happen to watch the videos today, actually I'll give it a week. I'll give it 1 week, and I will do another giveaway. I'll just pull names out of the comments if you've watched the replay or not. Okay, so here is one of them, and it's a fun, easy fold. You got a fun background. You can use pattern paper or textures. Okay, and then this is, of course, our Snowy Scenes paper. This is another sheet from here, and I love this one. Okay. And then we have got one with those beautiful zinnias, and there is a third one. So those are the 3 little Fun Fold. So you get a little package in the mail. It's got all your pieces, all cut, ready to go, and I send you an instructional video. So good luck to someone's going to get that today. All right. Okay, so let's get started. I am a visual person. As you guys know, I like to put measurements out so that you can see them as we go along, and it makes it easier for you as well for me. Okay. We are storm staying so I can join. Yay. That's awesome. All right, adorable cards. Look at everyone popping on now. This is amazing. So, like I said, you're going to love this gift bag. I think that it's going to be one of those things that you could sit there and you could make as your, it's going to be easy enough once you make it once that you could binge watch, you know, your favorite Netflix show or whatever you're watching, and you could make like a good dozen. You could make a package of birthday papers, Valentine's papers, Christmas papers, and you could make 6 of each different you know, occasion that you need them for, and have them just stacked up in your wrapping section of your little closet. Okay, we're going to begin. Let us, if you're using your scoring board, then you're going to be good. You're going to have enough room. If you're using your Stampin' Trimmer, you are going to need to roll open that extra arm, as we are going for some score lines, and these are them here. So you're going to score, making sure that your paper is up and down. You're going to score at 7, 9, and 11. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to roll on into 7 inches. And again, if you're using your Stampin' Trimmer, please make sure that you have your cutting blade out of the way, okay? Oh, I love this. Everyone's saying good morning to everyone. Like I said, best community here, and welcome near and far. We're glad you're here. We're going to score at 7. Then we're going to go to 9 inches. And then we're going to 11. Okay. Now, so we are at our 7, 9, and 11. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to turn this in the direction where, if you're using directional paper, you are top to, here we are, here's my directions for you, top to the left, bottom to the right, okay? And we are going to score at 9 inches. This is going to create the bottom of our bag, okay? 9 inches. Okay, that was fairly easy, right? Easy to follow. 7, 9, 11, and 9 inches. Okay, we're going to put, this is our first sheet. We're putting that aside, okay? Here we go. We're going to go to our next sheet here, and let me just close up that and that. Good. Okay. Then we're going to go for this one, second sheet, and we're going to start with the exact same measurements. So again, cutting. This is the second sheet, or not cutting, sorry, scoring at 7, 9, and 11 inches. Okay, there we go. We've got our second one there, 7, 9, and 11 inches. Turn it, and we are going to go in top to the left, bottom to the right. We are going to go in, and we are doing, this is the difference between one sheet and the other, okay? We are going to be doing 2 score lines. One is going to be at 7 inches, and one is going to be at 9. So that extra score line is what is going to make it so that your bag can fold flat down, okay? That's why you have that extra score line on the back part of the bag, okay? All right, that was fairly easy, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to get you to go ahead and burnish the main pieces, okay? So we're gonna burnish our first, like the big portion of the bag here. So this is our big portion of the bag, right? I want you to burnish there. And then I'm going to get you to burnish this little piece right here on the end. Okay, we're not going to worry about these ones here right now. These pieces are actually going to fold in the other direction, and that is what's going to make it so that your bag can fold together. So I just want you to burnish this line and this line, and then I want you to burnish the 9-inch line, okay? So not our extra line that we put in there, but the first line from the bottom of the bag, okay? Burnish that one, okay? All right, how are we all doing? Are we okay? Let me just zoom out for a smidgen. You're gonna see a bit of my crafting mess, but that's okay, right? Okay, so we have got that all burnished. Let's bring in our other bag, our other portion of the bag, and we're gonna do the exact same. Okay, so we're going to burnish right there, and then we're going to burnish this 1-inch piece right here. 1 inch on the end. Okay, we're going to turn it top and bottom, and we're going to burnish the bottom of the bag. Okay, so I like to have those lines so that you can visually see, like this is the front, here's your 2 pieces, this is the front and the back of your bag, these are going to be the sides of the bag. So that's how deep your bag is. Like it's a good size bag, okay? This is where we're going to add our adhesive, and then this is the bottom of it, okay? So what we're going to do now is I want you to get out your ruler, and I want you to get out your either stylus or whatever you're going to use to burnish. So I'm going to use my bone folder and my ruler, okay? Now, this is where, if anything, any part of the bag, this is kind of the trickier part of the bag. We want to start with, I'm just seeing which one I've got here. We want to find the bag that has that extra burnish line in it, that extra score line. So remember, we have the back of the bag. It's easier to see on this side a little bit. We have the back of the bag, and we have that extra line that we put in that goes across it, right? So what we want to do is, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right here. It's right here. It's hard to see on this pattern. I'm going to turn my light on, see if that helps. Shed a little light on our project. Is that a little bit better? I'm hoping you can see it. It's hard to see, but the score line is right there. Okay. So I want you to go ahead, and this is the side of the bag. There is a line, our score line that goes in between, right? We've got our 1 inch here. We've got our 7 inches here. And then we've got this extra score line that we have not burnished yet. Okay, are we following? We have got our bottom score line for the bottom of the bag. Okay, and then we have got the secondary one that we haven't burnished yet, but that's going to make it so the bag can fold. So what we need to do is we need to add some diagonal lines that go from here. This is a center score line that's in between these ones. And if you come down, you're going to have that first score line, not the bottom of the bag score line, but that part that's going to make it so it folds. Okay, you're going to go ahead and you're going to take from that point, and I'm actually going to mark up my bag just so you guys can see this better, because it's harder to see. So there's my burnish line. It goes across this way, and I'm going to put a dot. Okay, so there is score line down the center. This is the line that goes across. Someone's just getting a bag with extra pink dots on it. That's okay. Okay, that's the line that's going across. That's the dot. So I want you to, I'm actually going to just fold that so you can see. That's the bottom. I want you to take and burnish from that dot to this corner. Okay, so go ahead and burnish that just on an angle. All right, see that? It's going to make it so that that bag folds down flat. This is the part that is important for the flat bag. Okay, then again, there's an intersection where, intersection is like traffic in our little village here. Intersection that goes the bottom of the bag, and then this score line that we burnished, we're going to go from dot over to this side. I'm hoping that makes sense to you. Everything always makes great sense in my mind. Let me know if that is clear, okay? Okay, it is the perfect DSP for the gift bag, isn't it? So now we've got that in there, all right? Now, this is the tricky part. Okay, you thought that was tricky, didn't you? This is, we're going to do the same on this bag, right? But the problem is the difference between the front and the back panel is that we don't have the secondary score line, right? Because we only have it on the back, so that's the part that folds down, right? So what we need to do is we need to put our bags side by side, and then take the line from your back of your bag that has that score and just put it across, because this is our panel here that we're working on, right? Put it across so you know what level it's at. We just need it at the same level. Then you can find where you burnished here and here, and you can put a little dot, okay? You can use a pencil. I just want to make it so you can see it. It's perfectly clear. Good. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, MC. That's good. Okay, so you're just, because this one doesn't have that line, that score line, because it's the front of the bag and you don't want a line through there, you have to just, stack them and then use your ruler. This is where we're using our ruler again, and make sure you have the dot in the right spot. And then you go ahead and you do those diagonal score lines in the same spot. Okay, so again, in our little village here, we got an intersection where this 1 inch is and the bottom of the bag, right? That is going from that dot you made to there, and that dot again to this little intersection. Okay, to that corner. All right, that's the tricky part of the bag. So up 2 inches. Yes, that's another way of doing it, Tracy. Yeah, that would be easy too. Never thought of that. See, you guys are brilliant. Or you could just go up 2 inches from this bottom score line and make a dot. Yeah, that would be easier. Absolutely. Okay. We're ready to do some cutting, okay? Everyone got that? Let's cut and assemble. Here we go. I'm gonna get out my good big scissors because I find that it's just easier when I'm doing these 3D projects to have, instead of my paper snips, these good big scissors, okay? So I am working at the bottom of the bag, from the bottom line and to the length. Yes, exactly. There's lots of ways you can find that little spot, but if you have them side by side, you know, whichever way you want to do it, you want to get that spot, okay? So I'm gonna cut out this little panel here. Don't mind the noise. My daughter's just making a smoothie. I think that for some reason video time seems to be, when I go live, seems to be smoothie time. I don't know what it is, but it happens, right? Life goes on. As you are, life goes on behind the scenes. Okay, so there is the bottom of the bag. I have cut out that piece there, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one here. Do not touch this burnish line here. So we're going to cut here. So we're cutting up on the 7 and the 11 inch. Don't touch that one in the center, okay? That's the bottom side panel, okay? I'm looking for recommendations for large scissors. What do you use? These ones here? I don't know why they discontinued these many years ago, but these are, they were Stampin' Up! When I first started, ribbon scissors. And I find that the good, I know you're supposed to have like ribbon scissors that you don't use for paper. Well, I use these sharp ones and I use them for paper, and I just use them for paper, okay? But yeah, they are a set of good ribbon scissors, okay? Or fabric scissors, because they have the longer and they're heavy. So I'm gonna do the same on this panel right here. So this is our second sheet, and again, going up to the score line, and I just like to just notch this a little bit off of this glue tab. I don't like to have a bulky glue tab. Can't have that. Can't have a bulky glue tab, right? And then again, leave this center score line, but we're going to cut up to the first score line on this one. All right. Okay. So this is what the bottom looks like on both of your bags. Now we're going to put it together. Okay. So I'm going to add glue onto here, and I'm just going to glue that together like that. Simple. I use liquid glue. It has a lot more give to it than your other glues, your tape runner. You can use your tear tape if you want to. It is fabulous for 3D projects. But for me, if I'm trying to line stuff up, I am like liquid glue. Liquid glue. Boxes, I tend to use the tear tape. And you will see me use the tear tape at noon and at 4 o'clock today, because we're making 2 boxes after this. So our next 2 projects are going to be some boxes. One is going to be like a flat, large box. And then another one is going to be a tall square box, which is awesome. Again, for all your different types of gifts that you're going to be given. Okay. So those 2 are now glued together. I'm just going to fold this panel in I find this easiest for lining up. Use your work surface. Use that flat surface. Don't try and do this like hang on to it up here when you have it. Like, I don't try and do this, you know, try and put together when it's off my work surface. I use the flat surface, and then you have more flush sides of the bags. It works way better. Way better. Okay. All right. Now we have got, there we have it. We have got our big, huge bag, right? We are going to, oh, it's not quite set. I'm impatient. I gotta wait a moment. But what we're gonna do is we're now going to close the bottom half of the bag up. You want to have a look and see which is the back part of the bag. So this one, I mean, you're going to have seams whichever way you go, but decide which is front, which is back, and you are going to bring in the sides. Then you're going to fold one in, and then we're going to take this other side and we're going to add some glue. Okay, so I'm making sure my bag is flush. So you're seeing the bottom part of it. And I might even add a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue here, and then some along there. Okay, I'm gonna fold that in. Now, if you want a sturdier bag, what you can do is you can take and just don't put glue over this whole panel here. Do you see me? Don't put it all over the whole panel, because this does not cover the whole panel. It just covers about half of it. So just be aware where you're putting your glue. Okay, I'm going to turn this over, and then I'm going to get in with my bone folder, and I'm going to give it a little press. Okay. Now, if you want a sturdier bag, you could definitely take a piece that is the same size as the bottom. Like, what I would recommend is even taking, you know, these pieces of cardstock that you have laying around from your packages, and the bottom of this bag, well, let's measure it. It's a nice wide bag, but this measures 4 inches, and I think it is 5, 6, 7. So I would cut this. In fact, I'll do it. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at like just under 4 inches, because you want it to be able to fit in there and not bang the sides of the bags. So I am like a 1/16 of an inch short of 4 inches. Okay, and then I am going to do the same here with the 7 inches. Okay, and then what you can do is you can go back and you can add some glue, and then you can insert this on the inside, and you can press it down. That's just going to make it so that your bag is nice and solid. Okay, it's not going to affect how it folds up, but it's going to make it a more solid bottom. So if you're putting heavier things in these bags, then you don't have to worry about, you know, stuff falling through the bottom. Okay, so it just reinforces it. Okay, now we're going to do the part of creating the folding down of the bag. So we're going to start at the top, and we're going to pinch. Okay, now you have to guide this. Okay, you have to help it out a little bit. So you can see where the dot was. I'm glad I made this little dot. And ooh, it's picking up the light's picking up the score lines nicely now. Okay, but we want to kind of help guide the triangular little score lines that we've created, so that it's going to, this one's going to go in, this is going to kind of fold it. It will pop, you'll know. Okay, so I'm just gonna just work both sides just a little bit. Okay. And I'm just kind of pinching and pressing in there. And then you want to find the side that is the back that has that extra score line. Where are you? There you are. And this is going to fold down. Okay, so again, work the sides. And then work the sides. And there it is. Once it goes, it goes. It's just a matter of getting there. Okay, and that is going to be the score line that's going to make it so this folds down. Okay, again, just making sure my score lines that I burnished. There it goes. Depending on how thick your paper is too. I have that extra little cardstock in there. There. Okay. There it goes, and there is our folded bag. So you just have to help it out that first time, and then you've got a nice flat bag that you can store, and you can stack these in your craft room. See that? There's our little fold. That was that extra line that we put in there, so that then we can just pop it open like that, and we have got a gift bag ready to use. You can store them flat, and you can make a ton of these. Now, we like to decorate though, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish decorating this one up. And like I said, I love the fact I have got one actually in my closet. If I were to go in my closet right now, I've got one that's open like this, and then it is stuffed full of ones that are flattened, right? So I use one to store, and then I put other ones inside of it, and I have them in my craft room ready to go. I don't have any Christmas ones left, so I'm gonna be making definitely more of the Christmas, but I'm gonna decorate this one up, and you can add ribbon if you like. So let's store, or let's do some punching. I'm gonna add some ribbon to this bag. Okay, because I want to have a little ribbon to hang on to it. I am going to use a 1/8 of an inch, and you want to have a look and see where these little folds are on the flat bag. Have it flat when you punch, and you don't want to punch through that extra layer. So just inside that layer, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch on this side, and then I'm going to do the same down about the same level. Make sure I'm not going through all those layers. Like that. Nope, we're good. Okay, and then I'm going to open it up, and I am going to thread a little ribbon through here, just so you can see how you can thread the ribbon through. Okay, so I'm going to take just some white ribbon that I've got. This is when I need my floss threader. I should have it right next to me somewhere, but let's see how I do. It's thinner ribbon, so it's not too bad. But I'm going to go ahead and I am going to thread it through the bag. Okay. And like that. Then I'm going to make sure I have enough for my handles that I want. Okay, so loop it like so. And I want to be able to tie it. So you're going to have the knot on the inside of the bag. Okay, so I'm going to thread it through here. You could do separate handles if you want to, but I find this a lot easier. I just don't want to make them too long, so I'm going to trim it a bit. And then I'm just going to tie a knot. Okay, tie it like that. And I mean, the handles is something that you can add on later on if you want, or you can just get it all done now, right? So there is our handles for our bag. We're going to flatten it down like that. We've got our handles on the bag, and then we're going to decorate up the front. So I thought it would be cute because this is like a Christmas scene. Then I cut out one of the snow globes from this paper that again is like the little Christmas village. It's the same little house. So there's all sorts of different ones. You probably saw in here, this is different sizes. They're all in one paper and you can cut them out. Okay, super cute. All right, but I'm going to put this one on here and I'm going to pop it out. Okay. All right, so was anyone creating along with me today? That's the question. Hopefully that was easy for you to follow. If you weren't, then hopefully you will spend some time when you've got a moment, a few hours, and you can create a bunch of these. I'm using the painted trees, and I've just got a piece of Pool Party. I'm going to just show you how cute this is to decorate up. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. All right, and then I am going to glue down my snow globe. I'm going to make a little tag for this as well. Okay. So there is our little snow globe. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to add a little greeting as well. So I would love to see... Yes, I would love to see what you guys' bags end up looking like, right? And please post them in the comments. We can check out all of the different ones that everyone's created, how you decorated them up. Sometimes you just want a pattern bag. You don't even decorate it, right? Yeah, you're going to town on these. Yes. Could you fold the angles before you glue them together to make it easier? You could. You could definitely, I would fold them just kind of gently, but yeah, you could do that if you want to make it easier to kind of get that, you know, the right collapsing of the sides of the bags. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, play with it. See what makes it easier for you. So I'm going to do all the best on here. And I'm going to do it, I think, in red. So these dies that I'm using, and I'm going to use these ones for a little tag that's going to go on the bag too. These are from the Peaceful Season dies. So we have the Peaceful Evergreens, right? That we did our club with. Love those trees. And then this was in the same suite, the Suite of Elegance. And this was the other set of dies that came with all of these greetings. So this is a Peaceful Season stamp set. Love all these greetings, but it also comes with a fabulous set of dies that makes all these fun banners and this one here. I'm going to stamp a little greeting. You have two different sizes, and I'm going to do... Hope the season is bright and beautiful. And I'm going to do that on here. There we go. That'd be really cute. Okay, so let's add some dimension onto this little banner. This little piece of corrugated shimmer paper was just a scrap I had. I think this is retired stuff. Now, I'm not sure if you were to go on to clearance, if they still have packages of it. They had it in, it was a light blue, like a Pool Party. Or no, it wasn't Pool Party. It was Balmy Blue, the white, and I think it was Garden Green. But I love it because we have ribbon that has that pattern to it. So it makes it look like actual ribbon, and it's shiny, but they might still have it. Okay, I'm going to put this down here at the bottom, and I'm just going to add a little bit of dimension onto the ribbon parts, and then I'm going to just add liquid glue on here. So I'm just adding some fun to the bag. I do have some of our little tiny snowflakes around too, which I think would be adorable, and maybe add some of those. I'm going to put this just on the bottom just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to add this one on top of here. Hope the season is bright and beautiful. I ended up texturizing this larger die, exact same die, one's smaller, one's larger, and I just ran a little texture on it. It is the, I think, distressed tile, but I thought it just added just a little bit of pretty on there, right? Instead of doing a little one, and then, you know, it's still flat enough you could write on there. And then we're just going to maybe attach it. Maybe I want to do it with a little bit of twine instead. Yeah, let's do that. I've got some shiny twine that just came out with the, I gotta find the end of it. Hold on, it's coming. All my other twines. I have a bucket of twines because I always use twine on a lot of projects. I have a bucket right beside me, so looks like they've all decided to tie together. But this is a nice shiny, beautiful ribbon. I think it is a Lost Lagoon is the color, and there's that color within these papers. So let's untie it from the rest, and I'm just going to tie this around onto our bag. You see, and then you've got a cute little tag on there too that you can write on. Love it. I'm going to just knot this. I definitely did not need all of that twine, but that's okay. All right. So there. Now we've got a little tag for the bag, and we've got a cute little snow globe on there. Love it. Some snowflakes. Let's do it. Add just a couple. These are the loose snowflakes. We got to add a few, don't we? We just have to add them in the snow globe. I'm going to even put them in the winter sky because they're just going to make things pretty. And as crafters, we just love pretty cute things, right? Okay. So, I mean, if you were to get a nice gift bag like this and that had, you know, a little popped out detail like we've done here, I mean, you would be spending a couple bucks a bag, right? At least. And out of a package of pattern paper, I think our packages, these ones are like $17, our packages of paper. You get 6 bags. Okay? So, there you go. There is our finished bag, just like that. We've got our tag on there to write on. We've got our little tiny snow globe. We can pop it open. And when we do our gifts, and that is adorable. Okay? All right, so that is project number 1. I will be back at noon today, and we are going to be making a fabulous, fabulous flat, larger box. Like I said, this is a good size bag. You have got finished dimensions of 7 by 4, 7 by 4, and let's see how tall it is. 7 by 4 by 9. So that's a size that you would actually buy in the store, is that size. So now you can make them. And you can use up all your pattern paper to do it, right? We have a stash. We do. We have a stash of designer papers. So have fun. And I will see you very soon with our next project. If you want to create along with me at noon today, let me just, there we go. Get that out of the way. Hello, hello. So if you want to create along at noon, oh, I forgot to give away. You guys didn't remind me of, let's see who is going to win the Fun Fold kit. So I'm going to give away Fun Fold kit. Okay, you're going to be able to create these cuties, okay, using this fold. those ones right there. And I am going to give it away to one lucky winner. Now, I do have to let you know that unfortunately, I can only give these out within Canada. So if you are watching from somewhere outside of Canada, unfortunately, I will not be able to mail you off a fun fold, but I can send you a PDF. How about that? I can send you a PDF, right? Okay. All right. So let's see. We are going to go with comment number 10. Comment number 10. Exciting, cute fun folds. Well, we'll see. Comment number 10 is going to get that fun fold mailed out to you. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let the comments roll. And remember to post the bag that you create today. Look at it. There it is now. See, that's a good size, right? Post the bag that you make today so that we can see them. Okay. So we've got Tracy 1, Lynn 2, Lynn 3. We got a couple Lynn's watching today. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here they come. Let's see. I gotta go back. Okay. So Tracy was 1, Lynn was 2, Lynn was 3, Deborah was 4, Lynn 5, Lori 6, Barbara 7, Lynn 8, Vivian 9. The winner is Susan. Susan Lessaway. You are the winner of the Fun Fold. So congratulations. I will get that in the mail to you. I think I have your address. If I were to look back in our little feed of messages, I think I have it. If not, just in case, maybe private message me your address so that I can mail it off to you. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot control when it's going to arrive because of the postal strike. I'm hoping soon. Just like I don't believe anyone has received their tag kits when our class is on December the 1st. So I will do a full instructional video. I am hoping they went in the mail a few days before the strike started. So I'm hoping that they will eventually end up to you. It might just be a slower process, but hopefully you will get them at the beginning of December and you can still make all your tags. Okay. All right. Take care, everyone. See you in about an hour and let's make a box. Okay. Bye.